Hey there, BMW fans and car enthusiasts! Today we're taking a deep dive into the 2025 BMW 120. This compact contender is shaking things up in the premium hatchback segment. So, buckle up and let's hit the road! First impressions? The 120 is a looker. BMW's design team has been on a roll lately, and this car is no exception. It's got that classic BMW DNA, but with a fresh, modern twist. The kidney grille? It's there. But thankfully, it's not trying to eat the entire front end. Sharp LED headlights give it a techie vibe, while the sculpted body lines keep things interesting from every angle. New for 2025 is the Portimao blue metallic paint. Trust me folks, in person, it's an absolute head-turner. Our test car wore this color, and it had people doing double takes even on the streets of Munich. That's saying something in BMW's hometown. Now let's talk power. Under the hood, you'll find a peppy 1.5-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine. I know what you're thinking, only 3 cylinders? But don't knock it till you've tried it. This little power plant punches way above its weight class. We're looking at 134 horsepower and 162 pound-feet of torque. That's a nice bump over the base model. It's not going to set any land speed records, but it's got more than enough oomph for daily driving and the occasional backroad blast. Power goes to the front wheels through a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox. This transmission is seriously smooth. Whether you're crawling through city traffic or pushing hard on a twisty road, it always seems to be in the right gear. And yes, for all you DIY shifters out there, you get paddle shifters as standard. BMW claims a 0 to 60 time of 8.9 seconds. In the real world, it feels quicker than the numbers suggest. There's minimal turbo lag, and the engine loves to rev. It's got a surprisingly sporty exhaust note too, not something you always get in this class. But here's where it gets really impressive. Fuel economy. We saw around 39 mpg in mixed driving, and that's with, let's say, enthusiastic throttle application. If you're gentler than us, and let's face it, most people are, you could easily see north of 40 mpg. Alright, let's talk handling. Now, I know some of you are still mourning the loss of rear-wheel drive in the 1 Series, I get it. But honestly, on the road, you'd be hard-pressed to tell the difference. This chassis is seriously well sorted. Turn-in is crisp and precise, body roll, minimal. The steering has a nice weight to it, though I will say it's not quite as chatty as BMWs of old. The standard suspension strikes a great balance between comfort and sportiness. It's firm enough to feel planted in corners, but it won't rattle your fillings out over rough pavement. If you want a sharper edge, there's an M Sport package available. It drops the ride height, stiffens things up, and adds some visual flair. For most buyers though, I think the standard setup will hit the sweet spot. Now, let's climb inside. This is where BMW has really stepped up its game in recent years. The materials? Top-notch. Fit and finish? Excellent. It genuinely feels a class above what you might expect at this price point. The standard sport seats are fantastic. They offer great support when you're pushing hard, but they're still comfortable for longer trips. You get a 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster and a matching 10.25-inch central infotainment display. Both run BMW's latest iDrive 8.5 system, which is intuitive and super responsive. Space-wise, it's pretty good up front. The back seat? Well, it's okay for shorter trips, but adult passengers might grumble on longer journeys. Think of it as a comfortable 4-seater for most scenarios. Cargo space is decent for the class. 13.4 cubic feet with the rear seats up, expanding to 42.4 cubic feet when you fold them down. Let's talk tech, because BMW has packed a lot in here. You get LED lights all around, automatic climate control, and parking sensors as standard. BMW's Active Guard Plus suite of driver assists is also included. It's got all the safety tech you'd expect in a modern premium car. The latest iDrive system continues to impress. It's got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus a wireless charging pad for your phone. If you're an audiophile, spring for the optional Harman Kardon sound system. It fills the cabin with rich, clear sound that'll make your commute fly by. Here's a cool party trick for 2025. BMW's introduced a system that lets you pay for fuel directly from the car at certain stations. The network's still growing, but it's a neat glimpse into a more connected automotive future. So what's the verdict on the new BMW 1 Series? Look, it's not reinventing the wheel here, but what it does really well. It's the kind of car that makes you feel special every time you get behind the wheel, without breaking the bank. It's quick enough to be fun, efficient enough to keep your wallet happy, and premium enough to justify its badge. Sure, it's not a tire-shredding hot hatch, but for most buyers, this hits a real sweet spot. In a segment where style often trumps substance, the 120 delivers both. It's a reminder that entry-level doesn't have to mean bare bones or boring. Whether you're a BMW loyalist or you're just dipping your toes into the premium car world, the 1 Series deserves a spot on your test drive list. And there you have it, folks. The BMW 1 Series in a nutshell. It's a smart, stylish, and surprisingly fun little hatchback that proves good things really do come in small packages. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this. Until next time, this is Auto TV signing off. Happy driving! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.